Hey everybody, thanks for joining Renewed Mind Breakthroughs with Ashley. So today I want to kind of piggyback off of yesterday's topic of withdrawal because there's a couple of substances I didn't touch on which are probably more common, cigarettes and marijuana. So both legal. People have very differing views on marijuana. If the medical purposes behind using it, and if it's the gateway drug or, whatever. But one thing I want to just say is that, it is a mood altering chemical and you do get withdrawal from it. I know a lot of people think you don't. I mean, maybe if you're just taking a hit or two or now and then, like, sure, you probably don't. But if you are daily using it, you're absolutely going to go through withdrawal when you stop. And that could be true for even like the Delta form. And so, you're always with smoking, especially, you're going to go through this like detox of your lungs. But, not even that, like the actual withdrawal, like always anxiety. You guys, anxiety and withdrawal just go hand in hand. So you're going to be anxious. You're going to feel irritable, maybe like edgy kind of. Insomnia, not going to be able to sleep well. Might have crazy dreams if you do sleep. And then night sweats. Like, for sure, those are like the major ones that go along with marijuana withdrawal. And the other one I want to talk about is cigarettes. Like, this is one of the hardest ones to quit. Like, for real. I look back at all of my use, and I think that quitting smoking was the hardest. Like, I had that addiction the longest. I tried so many times, like every New Year's, that was my resolution. This is the year I'm gonna quit. And it's so hard. Like, the withdrawal from the cigarettes is intense. Again, with that anxiety. But the way I would describe it is like blood boiling. Like, just this completely uneasy feeling inside of you, and you're just so irritable. You're so crabby. Just the smallest little thing can set you off. Then your mind, that gives you a reason to smoke or whatever. Like, it's so hard. Like, and you have to live with that uneasy feeling. If you do it cold turkey, I mean, I would definitely recommend cold turkey if you can handle it. But if you can't, then definitely make things easier on yourself and do a step down method. You might even start with your cigarettes cutting way back and then switching over to a patch or some gum or something. So that's going to keep the nicotine like going lower and lower, but not this like drastic decline. But there's something to be said for that, because then once it's out of your system, it's a few days and you're done. And it's not this slow, agonizing process. But sometimes that's what works for people. So it's like, do whatever is best for you. But some things that helped me quit smoking in the past. So one time that I quit smoking the longest, besides this most recent one, like it's been like a year and a half or something. But prior to that, I made it a few months. Like, I smoked for 20 some years, like when I was 12, so like 25 years or something. I don't know, a long time I smoked. And so one of the times I didn't even think I'm going to quit smoking. Like, no, I did a Daniel fast. And so it's just like fruits and vegetables, things like that. So I ate really clean, and then I was exercising. And so just being so disciplined and so focused on that really helped me to let go of the cigarettes, like without even thinking about it, without even trying. Like, when you're exercising and you're really working those lungs and your heart, like, you really don't want to go smoke after that. While you're doing it, you just know that you could be doing so much better if you didn't smoke. And so it was just really easy for it to just like fall off, and I didn't even have to think about it. It wasn't even hard. Same is true like for like alcohol. So, there you are, and you're working so hard at losing weight, but yet every day you're drinking, and then it's so counterproductive, and you just get so frustrated. It's like, why am I working so hard if I'm just drinking these calories back, So just focusing on yourself and your health really helps those other things just fall off like really easily. Like you'd be surprised. And distraction. Like you gotta have distraction. You can't be dwelling, agonizing on it. Like a lot of times with the smoking, it's that hand to mouth. Don't go to places that are gonna trigger you. Avoid smokers if you can. Like do whatever you can to keep your mind off of it. And maybe if you need that, oral fixation, some people will just play with a straw or have a rubber band on their wrist or eat sunflower seeds or, suck on candies or whatever, chew gum. There's all kinds of different things that can help with that oral fixation. So, and then distraction, like keep your mind busy, keep going, do stuff. Don't sit there and dwell on like, oh, I want a cigarette or this or that. So I hope that helps you. I hope you got some value from that today, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for joining.